Back, just got done here at the gym. So this is going to be post gym thoughts, Q&A for anybody who wants to join. I am live. Shoot away any questions that you may have on my fitness routine, the supplements that I'm taking, my upcoming journey for FMTB, some of the stuff that I'm doing here on the channel, projects, things like that. Um, any questions that you may have, I'm here. Let's get into it. I want to see what your guys' thoughts are. I also want to ask questions too, is how are you guys doing on a Tuesday evening? Did you go to the gym today? What are some hobbies that you may be getting into for this new year? I heard recently something that's coming up is Nintendo Switch may be coming out with their new console, or Nintendo may be coming out with their new console, the Switch 2. I don't know how true that is. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I heard that they are thinking about dropping it this Thursday. So, to all you out there, are you Nintendo fans? I grew up with the 64, the Super Nintendo. I have a Switch. Don't play it that much, except if I'm playing Banjo Kazooie. But all you Nintendo fans out there, Switch owners, are you excited for the possibility of a new Nintendo Switch? The Switch 2. Let me know your thoughts in the comments in the chat. Um, Anything else you guys may be wondering? Like I said, it's a Q&A, so I'm going to be going over some of the supplements that I take for the gym to get nice and swole, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm out here training. But some of the pre-workouts that I have, the creatine that I take, or if you want to know anything about the show here, what I do, the production I have, the business and how it's going. So I'm open to questions. Anything you guys might want to know, anything you want to ask, drop a message in the chat. I'll be happy to answer everything. Let's see, we got one here. Smile, God loves you, brother. Hey, hey, God loves you too, man. I appreciate the comment. Thank you for joining the live stream. So appreciate you, Michael 20 Hodges. Hey, we got a good hello. Why is your nose like that? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty sure my nose is deviated. It's a pretty big nose. I was born with it, but I'm pretty sure I got a deviated septum. Played a lot of soccer when I was young, so it's kind of shifted. But I got a big nose, man. Hi, hello. Thank you for joining. I'm a little blind too, so it's hard to read the chat. But I appreciate you guys for joining, leaving some messages in the chat. This is a Q&A on pretty much what I'm doing for the show, the journey that I'm on, things that may be upcoming. So if you guys got questions, I would love to answer them in the chat. Thank you guys. Hey, this message. Hello, hello, everybody who's joining. I appreciate you guys for coming along. Leave a message in the chat for anything that you may want to go over, anything that you may ask. I will do my best to answer. Hey, this shirt is fire. Nintendo 64. It doesn't get better than old school 90s aesthetic, you know what I'm saying? Earn my respect if you want this sub and like. Earn your respect. Well, I'm here doing my thing. I hope you enjoy. If you do like the content that I have here on the channel, I have a whole catalog of stuff. If you like, I suggest you look through the content, like and subscribe for more stuff just like this. I go live every now and then. I went live earlier. This is my second live today, but I will be going live more in the future. So I appreciate everybody. God loves them. Yep. That's true, man. God loves each and every one of us. So I appreciate you spreading the positivity in the chat, man. Thank you. Hey, hi, you're a new sub. I appreciate you for subbing, man. Thank you. What car is this? So right now I drive a 2024 Ford Bronco. Spread some negativity in the chat. I mean, everybody's open to their opinion, man. If you want to spread some negativity, I welcome all challenges, you know what I'm saying? But I enjoy positivity. If you want to spread positivity in the chat too, go ahead, be my guest, you know what I'm saying? I just appreciate each and every one of you. So, the Decino escaped me. Don't challenge you. Oh no. I challenge everybody, you know what I'm saying? I have 60 seconds of playtime. 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes. Do I lift, bro? Do I lift? Well, I'm here at the gym right now, you know what I'm saying? So I just got done working out. Look, I'll even show you. Yee! Here at the gym right now, man. 60 seconds. 700 bounties on your head. What is you talking? Respect, man. Respect. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Any questions out there on my fitness routine, the supplements I take, the show here? Welcome all questions. Any of the chat, the comments. Hey, now that was epic. I appreciate you, man. Bank 700 times. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, man. I don't know if you would get away with that. I don't know, but hey, to each their own. You got to do what you got to do to come up. Do I lift? 60 seconds, man. I think 60 seconds went by, but to everybody joining, I appreciate y'all. RPG Grin, I see you. Tarot card readers, no. You were his partner, Fia? All right. Hey, whatever you guys say, I just appreciate you joining along. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for showing up. Y'all in the chat just 700, huh? Why not 8? Why not 8? Yeet. So what do you guys think about Let's see if y'all can hear again. Jumping and falling. Nuh-uh. Anything now? Can you hear me now? Hey, yo, and we are back. Back in business. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Technical difficulties, I guess. But I'm glad y'all can hear now. Any questions that you guys may have, this is a live Q&A after gym thoughts. I just got done lifting. I did a shoulder, bicep, and tricep day. So I'm ready to get some protein in my body, but I wanted to come live. I wanted to jump on here before I head home and just answer a few questions, some that y'all may have. How much do I bench? Well, I think I just maxed out on 225 the other day. I never usually try to do maxes, but I'm trying to push myself. Like I said, I'm training for FMTB upcoming in April. So the training is real, working on my push-ups, but I do a lot of dumbbell presses instead of bench press. I got a little bit of a shoulder injury from the past, so my right shoulder is a lot weaker than my left. But hey, I appreciate that. Thank you, man. These tattoos mean a lot to me. As you can see, I got the 4-star Dragon Ball Goku silhouette. Got the Jedi symbol here because I'm a Jedi or Sith, depends on how I'm feeling on the day. But a little Charmander right there, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of these tattoos, Superman on the other side, they mean a lot to me. They're pretty much everything that I grew up with, that I love. And so it's important to me to, if I was going to put anything on my body, anything on my skin, I wanted to be something that I absolutely love, that I'm not going to get tired of looking at either. 1,000 more. Man, quit trolling. I appreciate you watching and joining the chat, though. Can you join Gran? Who is Gran? Question for another day. Trolling. Too busy trolling. He's trolling in the chat. Man. You got any questions, Trent? Gran? Trent? Am I on Trent? No. Definitely not. Trolling. You're not trolling? All right. Well, I mean, we don't know what people do to get ahead in life. Sometimes, I mean, you could either take the positive route or you can stay rolling with negativity. For a lot of people, it works. I love this live. Oh, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you coming on and jumping in the chat. I'm not. It's a joke. All right. Well, hey. I'm subbed. Hey, man. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you subbing, brother. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for keeping the chat going, keeping it laughing and positive in a different kind of light, I guess, right? Sometimes it's just fun to hang out and talk and chat. So that's what I wanted to come on here, jump on, talk with all of y'all, answer a couple of questions. This Friday, I'm going to SmackDown Live. If any of y'all are WWE fans out there, I will be at the show and going live probably before a little bit and then maybe afterwards. I'm looking forward to seeing some WWE. It's been the first time I'm going to be at a live event this year for sure, but in a while. Training for a fight when I go live again. Probably this Friday, man. This Friday I'll be going live before the WWE event, so you can catch me. Am I training for a fight? No. I boxed. However, I've always thought about taking up boxing or going into boxing, training. But I train every day for myself, for one. I do train, or I am currently training to go into this, it's Field Medical Battalion. And so it requires a lot of strength training, cardio, calisthenics, a lot of weight on my back. And so I've been currently training to adjust to that, because I'm going to be going through that class for 3 months. So in those 3 months, I'm going to be trying to do lives like this and just keeping people updated with how it's going. I can't do too much because it is military based, but I can kind of go into a broader range of like what I'm doing. But I'm not training for a fight, no. I deserve more subs. Hey man, I appreciate that. I'm working hard every day to just try to build sort of like a community and build constant people to keep watching and coming along for the journey, because what I do, it wouldn't be really anything without y'all. I mean, like I said, I can post every day, and I've been doing it for a while, but just recently we've been growing. I think before this video we were at 647 subscribers, so we're working our way up to 650. The goal is 1,000 and to infinity and beyond, but I'm definitely humbled by all your you guys jumping in the chat and saying that I deserve more followers or subscribers. I appreciate that. Love personnel. Paranormal. Oh, you love paranormal lives? That's a good. I'm a Ghostbuster. I could. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I could jump in there. Paranormal live would be pretty epic. Would be pretty interesting. Oh man, I appreciate that. Thank you. I love being able to serve this great nation, man. It means a lot to me. Back in the day, I tried to join and I got denied, and they told me I couldn't. And so I kind of had to figure out like what my life was going to look like. And that was well before I started the YouTube channel. But I really wanted to be a part of the military and serve. And I felt like that was the best way that I could offer like my talents and my skills and bring sort of a different aspect to the military. But I got denied, and then years went by and I tried again. And I mean, it was legit just a blessing from God that someone stamped it and made it happen, because I wouldn't be here without that person just saying like, hey, we believe in you. So it was definitely really cool. To infinity and beyond. Hell yeah. Hey, to 1,000 subs, to infinity and beyond, man. Hell yeah. That's the goal. That's the goal, is always growing, always grinding, just trying to put in the time and the effort and consistency. And so this year is all about consistency with me, and I'm trying new things. And that's kind of like my motto for this year, is try something that just might change your life. And so getting out my comfort zone, getting out my bubble, and trying different things. So I appreciate you guys coming along for the ride. Love this vids. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. Keep sharing. Keep the chat going, man. Every little bit helps. Every viewer, every watch, every like, every sub, all of it helps me do what I do, because I'm gonna do it anyways, but you guys definitely help keep it going, keep it pushing. So I appreciate you, man. Where there's something strange in the neighborhood, who you gonna call? You already know, man. We ain't afraid of no ghosts out here, all right? So paranormal videos might be something that I think I could get into that, man. That's a good suggestion. I like that. I like that. I've never done it before. So it could get real spooky real fast. You got my sub. Positive energy. I appreciate it, man. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Hey, like they say in the WWE, power of positivity. I know a lot of things out there are negative in the world, man. So when I come on here, when I do what I do, I try to keep it positive, try to just change that mindset a little bit. And that's what majority of, I have this segment called Let's Get Real. And usually I record it either before the gym or after the gym. And that's sort of my like talking to all you out there and just seeing how you're doing, but catching up with you, letting you know what's going on in my life, but what you guys think and giving you a behind the scenes of my life and what I'm going through, and just being real. So I appreciate you guys. Hey, what's my favorite color and hobby? All right, so favorite color. I've had a lot. um, Throughout my years. If you go back to the 90s, when I was a kid, my favorite color, probably like most people, my brother's was green and mine was blue. Like Superman blue. That was my favorite color. So everything, Easter baskets, presents, blankets, everything. His was green, mine was blue. So, but over the years, it has evolved. I mean, Viridian green is one of my favorites. Like the lightsaber, Viridian green Star Wars lightsaber. But I find myself nowadays really loving the color teal. The color teal, like that in between blue and green, just so epic, so beautiful. Hobbies, I love short films. I love doing skits. Improv is like probably one of my favorite things to do. If you went back to when I was in high school, I used to do choir and drama, and so I would sing and act a little bit. But I've always wanted to just kind of act in a way, and that's why I feel myself gravitating towards like wrestling and WWE. And back in the day, me and my buddies used to have a backyard wrestling league, and that was a lot of fun, and it just gave me a lot of chance to express myself and show my creativity. And so that was a lot of fun back then. The Conjuring house. Oh man, The Conjuring. Those movies are wild, man. And The Conjuring itself, the fact that it's based on like a true story and people went through that, it's like, how do you not believe in the paranormal? To be honest, I don't know. Favorite wrestler of all time. That's a hard one, man, because there's a lot of great wrestlers. Like the Mount Rushmore of wrestlers: Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, Bret the Hitman Hart. I grew up in the 90s, but my favorite wrestler of all time is The Rock. I'm a huge Rock fan. Know your role and shut your mouth. I'm a big Rock fan. Ever since I saw him come on and electrify the millions, I've been hooked, man. I've been a big Rock fan ever since then. But his feud with Stone Cold just made that time probably the best WWF probably ever was, at least for me. Okay. Ric Flair for you? Okay, Ric Flair. We got a Ric Flair fan in here. Woo! Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like Ric Flair too, man. He was very entertaining. That's like, and the thing about The Rock was he kind of idolized Ric Flair. And so it was really great to go back and watch that wrestling match of the Evolution match versus the Rock and Sock Connection. I think it was WrestleMania 20 when The Rock and Ric Flair went head to head and they were just mocking each other. And it was great, man. It was a great match. I freaking loved it. But yeah, hey, The Rock is one of the best. Stone Cold is like up there, man. But at the time, if I'm being real, The Rock has always been my favorite. Used to smash beers together and down them. That was Stone Cold was a rebel. He was a disruptor, and I think every like wrestling league needs those guys to just kind of change the status quo. The Rock was entertaining and electrifying, and he had the catchphrases, and he was always trolling people in a way. But Stone Cold just came in, whooped ass, got it done, and said, "I'll see you fucking next week." Like, Stone Cold was crazy, man. And that's what kind of made that feud just really epic, because it was like the guy who doesn't take shit and the guy who's full of shit just smashing together, and it was just great. Also, I lost her, became having the rest of the Conjuring house. No, I didn't hear that, man. I would love to actually like go by the original Conjuring house and just kind of like film and see if anything spooky happens. Like, I'm sure it's probably nutty. It's probably so freaking scary, but I think it would be an experience for sure. And that's definitely outside of my comfort zone. So, who knows, man? But I do love the spooky vibes, and I'm all about Halloween and horror, and so who knows? Maybe one day it might be right up my alley. Junkyard Dog, Jake the Snake, Rowdy Piper, and Shawn Michaels. Man, those were the times. So the thing about wrestlers back then is they had just these iconic names. Jake the Snake, Junkyard Dog, Kane, Undertaker, Hollywood, Hulk Hogan. So like they had their regular names, right? Dwayne the Rock Johnson or whatever, but it was always like a nickname attached to it, that just kind of made them larger than life. And I think nowadays you just have regular guys. Like, obviously Roman Reigns is a household name, but it's just Roman Reigns, right? It's not well, I guess he's the OTC. And so they kind of gave him that too, right? It's like the OTC, original tribal chief Roman Reigns. And so it kind of gives him like a personality, a gimmick. And that's what I think is missing in a lot of wrestlers nowadays. Peace and love. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. But yeah, I just think a lot of the wrestling nowadays could benefit from taking a step back, going a little bit backwards, and bringing those gimmicks back. Some of the best ones that I love now is when Finn Balor was the Demon King, and it just kind of gives you like this mysticism of him being larger than life. And that's what I believe is missing in a lot of like promotions or wrestling. If I get famous, I will definitely remember y'all. I appreciate you coming along for the ride. You guys have been keeping the chat going, so hey, do your thing, man. Make it happen. Nah, it's not something that I really strive for. Fame is not something that like I'm like, oh, that's the goal, fame. I think fame comes along with just doing what you do, doing it well, putting the time, the effort, the work, the hours, 1,000 hours, right? That's what like they say is after you spend 1,000 hours on whatever your craft is, that's when you become an expert on it. And I'm challenging myself to be consistent this year and spend more time, do more things, get outside my comfort zone, move the needle in the direction in which I want to go, to kind of build momentum, make the channel something, grow, keep getting subscribers and views, and building a community and building people who day in, day out join the lives, join the streams. I do gaming streams, I do live streams like this. I'm going to WWE this Friday, but this is something that I enjoy doing, just kind of jumping on here and talking with you guys. So if you like it, let others know. If you haven't subscribed, do so. Hit that like notification button so that you can stay up to date with everything that I'm doing that's going on. But above all else, I appreciate you guys just jumping in the chat, chatting away, asking questions, because it is a live Q&A. So thank you. My top military movie. Ooh, that's a good one, man. There's a lot of good military movies out there. My top though, I mean, back in the 90s, if I'm being real again, I actually really love the movie Broken Arrow. Broken Arrow is lesser known and lesser talked about, but me, my brother, and my dad used to watch it all the time. We would watch Broken Arrow, and it just has this music score and action, and the acting in it is actually really good. It's a little cheesy, but it's 90s cheesy. And for me, 90s cheesy is like some of the best cheesy. But Broken Arrow is one of the best, I would say. What about y'all? What are some of your favorite military movies? The Pearl Harbor movie, really good. But Broken Arrow, it just stands out to me. Broken Arrow with, I'm blanking on their names, Christian Slater and John Travolta. John Travolta and Christian Slater in Broken Arrow in the 90s. Chef's kiss, epic. You gotta check it out. Black Hawk Down, for sure. Black Hawk Down, Saving Private Ryan. SEAL Team 6, I haven't seen, to be honest. But I have seen Black Hawk Down and Saving Private Ryan. Top Gun, I mean, yeah, Top Gun is like top of the top. Especially Top Gun 2 was actually really good. I actually enjoyed it a lot. But Top Gun is classic. John Cena is turning more into an actor rather than a wrestler. Well, I believe it, to be honest, but he is doing his farewell retirement tour. It just started, I think, the first day with the debut on Netflix. So that was the start of his retirement tour, which is supposed to go past this next upcoming WrestleMania. Or it may end at WrestleMania. I'm not too sure. But he's going to be in the Royal Rumble. So once he retires, I mean, what else is he going to do? He's got to go into acting or continue acting. He's in voice acting. I mean, he has his show, Peacemaker. I wasn't really a fan of it. Let me know if y'all like Peacemaker. I watched a few episodes, but I couldn't really get into it. I have the need for speed. Top Gun, baby. Top Gun is just great. It's one of the best. Tom Cruise, really good in that role. And the fact that they decided to wait like 20 or 30 years in between both movies just shows that there's still a audience for that movie, because they're even talking about doing a third film, which would be really cool. So, I mean, I have the need for speed too, man. Classic Christian Slater movie. I don't know that one, so I might have to check it out. I didn't catch Dunkirk or whatever. I didn't catch it, but let me know if it's good. If you suggest it, I'll check it out. But I haven't watched it. I mean, there's a lot of films that come out nowadays that they just come out and it's like, I miss them. I haven't even seen Sonic 3 yet, which I really want to go and see. It's on my to-do list because I'm a big fan of the 80s and 90s, and Sonic is, the first two are really good, but I haven't seen Sonic 3. There's a lot of movies I just haven't gone to see yet, so Sega. Back in the day, man, I've told this story before, but back in the day, I would turn on my cousin's Sega, and every time the Sega would come on, all I was playing on there was Sonic. So I would just fuse the two together, and I'd be like, Sonic. I was probably like 4 or 5, man, but it was a lot of fun. Sega and Sonic, they just go hand in hand. A very good, emotional, and intense movie. Hey, well, I appreciate it, Emmanuel. I'll check it out. Actually, if you're talking about Dunkirk, I think that's what it is. Recently, I did start watching the Silo series on Apple TV, and that is fire. Actually, I watched the first like 2 or 3 episodes, which I'm probably gonna go home tonight and watch some more. But the first 2 episodes of that was actually really good. Gave me like Westworld vibes, which I guess it's the same person, but it was kind of like Walking Dead, Westworld mystery. It was just really good. So I recommend Silo if you guys haven't checked it out. It's really good. Hey, Silo. Probably gonna watch some more tonight. Literally hear the gold rings. Ding, ding. Sonic is just classic, man. Sonic is just a feel-good game. I haven't played any here on the channel, which I gotta do. I have played Super Mario on Super Nintendo here on the channel, which it was a lot of fun. So if you haven't seen that video, go and check it out. Got a whole catalog of videos and things that I've been doing. So if you like stuff like this, or you're a 90s kid like me, or you grew up in the 80s, 2000s, whatever, and you love nostalgia, definitely check out some of my other videos. There's a lot to see here on the channel. Star Fox, yes. Dub in the chat, Star Fox, especially Star Fox 64. Do a barrel roll. Your father helped me out like that before too. Star Fox was, if you know me and you're a friend from back in the day, you know we were playing Star Fox on Nintendo 64. Epic. You should watch the Minecraft movie. Minecraft movie. I didn't even know they made a Minecraft movie. That's interesting, man. Is it good? I mean, you recommended it, so hopefully it's good. Hopefully. But if you're recommending it, I'll check it out. I'll check it out, man. But I didn't know they made one. See, that's what I'm saying. There's so many films that come out nowadays that unless it's like super on my radar, I'm not watching it, or I haven't watched it. I don't know. But I am excited for, and let me know if you guys are excited for, the new Superman movie. The new Superman movie. What are your guys' thoughts on James Gunn coming out with Superman in 2025? Are you a fan of Henry Cavill? I know it's super polarizing if you like Henry Cavill or the new Superman. I mean, I'm a fan of all Superman, so no matter what it is, I love me some comic books and Superman. I'm a Superman fan, so it's all love for me. Okay, you think it looks dope? I'm curious, what you think of the Green Lantern? Are you a fan of the hair? Especially Superman too. Superman's hair looks a little wild in that, so let me know, man. I'm curious to see what people's thoughts are. I know there's a lot of people talking out there, but it could go either way, to be honest. It could go either way on that Superman movie, but I'll tell you this, I believe that movie will make or break the upcoming DCU. So it's sort of like all chips in on James Gunn's Superman. So we'll see what happens. Jack Black, is he in the movie? And the movie that based on the trailer is awesome. Jason Momoa on that movie and based on the trailer is awesome. Are you talking about the Minecraft movie? Okay, yeah, you gotta be. Yeah, James. I didn't know Jason Momoa was in it though. That's pretty cool. Because I was like, yeah, I don't think Jack Black and Jason Momoa are in the new Superman movie. But Jason Momoa, speaking of, is gonna play Lobo. I was like, what? Lobo in the Supergirl film? Okay, Lobo in the Supergirl film. That's kind of wild. I'm interested. I mean, he's perfect for Lobo, but yeah, I'll check out Minecraft. I'm guessing it's probably along the same lines as the Jumanji movie, right? Anything that Jack Black does nowadays, which he's doing some epic titles, Goosebumps, Jumanji, now Minecraft. Pretty much a lot of the stuff that he's been doing is retro nostalgia or video game based, and they're actually pretty good. So I'm liking it. Okay, been watching Superman since the 80s and Richard Pryor. Yup. Hey, my dad was a big Richard Pryor fan. And I don't know if he liked Richard Pryor in that Superman movie though, but I've gone back and watched it and it's really funny. Like he's a character. Me and my buddy Josh, who I used to do another channel with which that channel is featured here on my channel, all the way at the bottom, back 2D Basics. Me and him, big Superman fans, and we actually went back and watched the Superman movie with Richard Pryor. I grew up watching him because my dad was all into him, but watching them in like 2020, 2019, that was a lot of fun. Just goofy, epic. Obviously, Richard Pryor, comedian, but he was just like, what is going on in this film? It was great. It was great. I had a lot of fun seeing that. And then just all the Superman movies. I mean, every single Superman movie that I've ever seen, or all the ones that are out there, they all have like their good and bads about them. I don't think I've ever seen a bad Superman movie. Even Superman Returns, in my opinion, especially at the time, was really good. It was really great. Okay, yeah, see, the plot is same as Jumanji. I thought so, maybe. Yeah, like I was like, yeah, it's probably along the same lines. Okay, you like crypto? I'm excited to see what. When I heard that crypto was going to be in it, I was like, oh man, this could go south real quick. So I'm excited to see how crypto is used in the film. And obviously, is he going to be in the next one? I've seen a lot of people like, if crypto dies, we riot, same as like the Daryl thing back in the day. But a lot of people are liking crypto. So I'm interested to see if uh, or how crypto is going to be in the film. So I'm looking forward to that. But I will definitely check out Minecraft. My niece is really into it, and I've never actually really played Minecraft, but I will check out the movie. So, but it is getting close to 10 o'clock here where I am, and I've got to go get some protein in my system. But before I go, I just want to say thank you to everyone who joined the chat, all the likes, all the subs. I appreciate every each and one of you. Um, Share the channel, man. Tell more people, because the biggest thing is word of mouth, right? If you like what you're seeing, let others know. And I'm very interactive, so I enjoy you guys coming along for the ride. Until next time, friends, enjoy your Tuesday night. Thank you for coming along. See you probably Friday before SmackDown. I'm going to go live again, so we'll do this all one more time. But until next time, now that was epic. Thank you again. Peace.